Parasocials ruin streaming.
That many people that invested so much to the point to where,
of course, he likes anime. Look at him, bro.
you send threats to someone you don't even know.
Recently, streamer prom happened where a lot of people went out and got dates and had some fun at a ball that
What does parasocial mean?
Funny Mike was throwing. But
Someone
one
gotta let me
problem was
know.
definitely caused there, that being Jason Oween with his date, where apparently there was an issue that happened that caused everybody to freak out over the situation.
What
And
happened?
it really caught my eye, and I found it pretty interesting just because this was all meant to be for content and really shouldn't be taken that seriously. But it got
Streamer prom. Do they get to choose who their prom date is? Imagine getting rejected. Hey, did y'all do a promposal? I ain't even go to prom actually. I think I had work that day, but I ain't really have anyone to go with, and not just like female wise. I'm talking about just friends in general. Damn, I ain't mean to sound fucking depressed and lonely. No, I'm a happy chappy. I was happy back then. I'm still happy now.
the point where people were out here
I
sending
ain't want to go
threats to
really.
not only Jason Oween, but also the person he had ended up going to that prom with. So I just wanted to break the situation down, but
I
before
would
we do
look
that,
fly,
we have to start
bro.
from the very beginning with who even
Nice
is
purple
Jason
suit.
Oween.
I look like
streamer
Willy
prom,
Wonka
in
in that
case you're
bitch.
unaware.
Wait, you low-key ate with that? What the?
Oh,
my
he did do a
God.
promposal.
Jason Oween, for anybody who doesn't already know,
Oh,
is
that's
a very
Kratos.
popular IRL streamer who is a part of the group called FaZe Clan, where he makes a plethora of content, his main content being girl content, which is just flirting with the girls that he brings on stream. And in this particular instance, there was a streamer ball going on hosted by Funny Mike, where you could bring anybody you wanted. He
Oh,
had
funny Mike did the whole thing. That's pretty cool.
He asked out a bunch of people and none of them said yes, but this girl right here, whose name is Sakura, actually ended up going with him to this prom. Unfortunately for them, they did not end up having a good time, purely because of one
Why?
joke that Sakura made while Jason Oween was away from the camera.
Guys, the J's for John.
She said J's for John?
J is for John.
She said J's for John? You didn't say that?
No, I never said
You
that.
said that. Did she say that? She said that?
Oh, he's for real about
Look
it.
at me in the eye. Did she say that? She said J's for John?
Oh, is John his cameraman?
Don't lie to me, bro. I'll break this whole camera.
What?
I didn't pick it up.
Is he actually mad? I mean, it's a fucking joke. The stream, the proposal, the stream
What?
the stream prom thing is a fucking joke. That's what I'm trying to say.
No, I never said that.
Also, now you lying to him.
What? I never said that.
You said that.
No, I never said that.
You said that.
That's crazy, bro. Females will look you dead in your eyes and fucking lie to your face, bro. Look at this bitch, bro. She's lying straight to your fucking face.
Sakura, the person Jason was with, did end up saying J was for John, as she had J tatted on her nail, initially meant for Jason when they went out together while they were streaming. And obviously, Jason, when he came back, was gonna hear about this, looking at his
Fucking
chat with him,
females, bro.
spamming it, telling him about what she said. Well, confronted about it, she lied about the situation and just wrote it off as a joke, which everybody else thought it was. I mean, this whole relationship, if you can even call it that, was just meant for content.
I'm saying,
and
it's
meant
just
for
a
this
joke
moment
for
while he was
content.
streaming. That's what I at least feel most people would think when they see stuff like this. Unfortunately, this specific situation had a lot more people being parasocial than normal. If you don't know what parasocial means, it's just a one-sided emotional connection that you make with someone you actually don't know, like a public figure, a streamer, a celebrity, anybody in a higher
You know, Jenna Ortega has a thing for me, but I don't give a fuck about her, right? That's what it means.
status where they
Like
are
she's
showing
so
off their
attached to
lives,
me.
so you feel like you get a sense of who they are, when in reality you actually don't. So people were going out crazy, really upset about what she did and thinking that Jason would actually be affected. But I feel like what fueled the fire on this one more than anything is the fact that his friends in FaZe Clan were actually helping on that, as it was actively going down. Case on somebody else was streaming, watching everything that was going on Jason's stream and reacting out of control.
Oh shit!
What the f? Why are they throwing his hair? That's
What is he mad about?
That's crazy.
That she's like being okay. Understood.
Content. At the end of the day, this is content. Not only what K-Son is
Content.
doing, but what Jason Oween is doing with Sakura. It's not real. And people are putting their actual feelings into this, feeling like they have been betrayed, as if Jason is truly hurt, and that if these things are going on are
Bro,
going to affect
Jason don't give a
anybody and
fuck,
everything.
bro.
Because a bunch
Like no gay shit, bro. Jason can he could pull Loki. I don't know if it's a money thing or he just knows how to talk or what. I mean, he looked like a fucking like, you know, he ain't the brightest, but
of clips were flying
hey,
all
if you
over
got
the
a
timeline
mouthpiece,
on
you should be
Twitter,
straight.
TikTok, all of that, getting thousands and thousands of views, comments, shares, everything, just because of how hard people were playing into this. And I can't just sit here and be like, oh, K-Son's hyping it up. So the parasocials are looking at him and be like, oh my gosh, this is all real. Because K-Son is close to Jason. If he's reacting this way, then this all has to be for real. But it's also Jason Oween himself. I mean, he was literally sad forming while doing all of these things. He was trying his best to make people feel like he was genuinely hurt by the situation.
I don't know, bro. It's like mixed feelings going through me right now. You know what I mean? Like,
Bro,
it's
he's
green and then
fucking
it's
around.
red
He
as
don't
fuck.
give a fuck.
You know what I mean? Like, my shot goes in, and then it like completely fucking airballs horribly. You know what I mean? As in, I get pat on my shoulder like 50 times, and then she says that the J on her initial is for my cameraman.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that is wild though. If I did all that, you know, I pull up with a fucking sign, all right? Pull up with flowers, publicly ask you to fucking prom, which is a fucking honor, right? All right, cause I'm more fucking crazy. You feel me? I could have asked any bitch or any man, all right? Who knows? But I chose you, all right? I chose you. All right, you weren't the only option. I chose you, all right? And then you go over here saying, "Oh, it's for fucking Ali, bitch." Who the?
And then I
You're
asked her if she's
done.
joking, and then she
Cook.
kept saying that she's not.
Grits, fuck
But
out of
then
here.
But then, like, what do I do, man?
And the reason stuff like this goes too far is because people get too deep in and invested in things like this when in all reality it's just content. I mean, they even had Kyrie Irving getting explained the lore between Jason Ween and Sakura, and how all of that stuff went down.
Kyrie?
So it seemed like a lot of people were pretend invested in the situation and really upset about what was going on. When in all reality,
Kyrie got
any
involved
normal
with
person
this?
could look at this and just see that it is content. It's fake. It's really meant for people's entertainment. But when someone just doesn't see it like that and is genuinely upset about the situation, they go way too far, to the point of sending all types of threats to not only Jason Ween but also Sakura, to the point where Jason himself had to put out a tweet because people were acting so weird. When he posted in his Twitter account saying, "Sakura and I are fine. Please stop sending threats and harassment, especially towards her. Our streams are for entertainment, but things can be misinterpreted. Today didn't go as expected, but we're grateful for the support. Please."
So people really like bought into it and thought this shit was real. It's a fucking joke, all right? If you thought this shit was real, you probably never have been with a female. All right, I'm gonna be completely honest.
Just be kind. We're all human.
Y'all
Thank
are
you.
into
And
a
later
relationship
that day,
online,
also
a
having to
fake
go live and
relationship at
explain the entire
that.
situation because people were getting
Which is
too
obviously
deep in
fake.
on everything that was going on between them.
Obviously, after yesterday, all the fucking DMs she was in, she showed me a bit of her DMs, and I was like, damn, bro, this shit is disgusting. There's no way there's that many people that invested so much to the point to where you send death threats to someone you don't even know. And I thought,
Yeah,
I was
death
like,
threats is
you
crazy,
you
though.
don't need to be in that environment.
Some people might see a situation like this and feel it's
Hey,
full
I'm
of
glad he stepped
contradictions
up,
because
though.
while yes, Parasocials were being very weird in the situation, Jason and Ween was farming them. As I showed before, people in FaZe were on the same timing being fake Parasocial for entertainment, along with Jason literally acting sad so he could farm people that might be too deep in. Obviously not to the extent that it went, but on purpose trying to farm them. But people still overstep boundaries even when you don't act like Jason and Ween and make it a main form of content or even farming the Parasocials. We have someone like Agent Zero who just casually will do content with girls. He's
Agent.
recently being extra Emily, and people will go out of their way to be very weird towards
My
the
dog,
relationship
Agent.
when it's just a friendship.
Agent put on hella weight, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I used to like watch his videos on how to drop weight because I lost over 100 pounds. But I used to look at his transformation videos. I'm like, damn, but he did it. And it kind of sucks to see that he's gaining all of it back, all of it, not just a smidge. Like he built like the lunch lady. You feel me?
Yo, I just talked to Emily, bro. Oh yeah, how'd that go? You go very good. I mean, that's you. That's you. What do you mean? That's your body. No. Yeah, I'm very next.
We're friends. Stop spreading this propaganda, bro. We're friends,
Oh,
man.
everybody stop on the fence and shit, bro.
No, that's
you
not how that
Emily
shit go.
something.
That's not. No.
Yo, this nigga Agent. One thing about Agent, I'm gonna go ahead and motherfucking say it. He love them streamer bitches. What you say? Agent, you think you slick, my nigga?
Hey, that's true,
I
bro.
saw a clip of Emily trying to drive a car and then Agent being like, get out, and then she was like really trying to drive. And I'm not gonna lie, I was giggling and kicking my feet watching that shit.
Bro, he got a Pokemon. Acting like that. Shit.
I can't.
Hey,
stop,
maybe.
bro.
Hey, them females like them big boys, all right?
It's just content. It's all just content, but it's cute as fuck. I need to stop. I need to stop. I'm literally becoming parasocial with my own friends.
Oh shit, she knows what that means.
You see what I'm dealing with, bro?
Agent is someone who I would say does not feed into the Parasocial
That's a Pokemon? My bad. That's Valkyrie.
nature. Most of the time when he's doing content with any girl, and specifically
My
Emily in
fault.
this situation, it's
Wrong
friendly
streaming
content. They went
bitch.
jet skiing, they went out to eat. It's stuff that you could quite literally do with a friend. Yet people will do things like this and be very parasocial. And it's the exact same reaction. Even though Agent and Emily might not be feeding into it, people will still act the same around them. With other content creators they call friends, doing things like this, basically promoting it and having people believe the same things that you would with Jason and Ween in his day. And it's still detrimental to them because it's going to cause them to not want to do content together. Specifically Agent, who has already spoken out on the fact that he does not like parasocials. He doesn't even like
Agent does this all the time. Bro, that's literally like almost, I don't want to say it's most of his content, but like he did this with like fuck. There's some other girl, some like light skinned girl he did it with, and they got really close, bro. Like, I'm talking about like they were confessing their feelings and shit. So of course they're gonna be invested in that.
Sometimes because of how people act and how
But he always
social
does
people
that.
can get when he does.
It's so, bro, I could make videos, bro. I could sit here and game with hella niggas, bro. Just will not say that. But if I even game with a woman, bro, immediately it's like, oh, use this, use that. Fuck out of here, bro.
Some people might
What?
be sitting here and being like, how is this detrimental to streaming? Well, outside of the literal threats you saw the other people get, like Jason and Sakura, you will cause people to not want to stream together, even though they make good content, actually want to hang out. Like with Agent. Agent used to get shipped a lot with another streamer named Senna, and all of a sudden they stopped doing content less and less purely because of that. Obviously, that's not the only reason, but that is one of them. And now, at this extra Emily situation, it seems like the exact same thing might happen. With this cameraman, Marcus King, going on stream and talking about how Agent might not stream with extra Emily as much anymore, really because of how outrageous people are getting with shipping them together.
I feel like niggas are starting to
What the fuck is this?
really like them together, and this is usually when it hits its peak like this. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I have not talked to Asian about this. I have not spoke to Asian about this. I'm just saying.
But he got a
realistically,
blazer
this
in his
usually he's
bitch.
like, all right, we gotta slow down because he don't want his whole chat, his whole comment section to be all about somebody. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like niggas are gonna go so crazy that like that content just might just stop for real.
That's crazy to the point people can be so parasocial, it makes you want to stop
Parasocial.
doing content with somebody. Outside of the views, outside of the money, just having fun on stream with another person you have chemistry with, stopping that purely because people are being weird about your relationship, when in actuality you guys are just friends.
I mean, if you put yourself online, bro, you gotta be able to take it, bro. You gotta be able to deal with
Trying to
it.
make content together, it's kind
feel
of
me?
upsetting because the content is normally really good, especially when it's Agent. He goes above and beyond with the stuff that he does, and even when he's doing with extra Emily, Senna, whoever he does do really good content. And it turns out that a lot of people truly do love
but-
it. It's a
Yeah, that's the thing. Cause a lot of like people, I would say this, a lot of dudes at least, they don't interact with females a lot. So once they see, even if it's a friendly they see like another guy reacting with interacting with a female, not even like in a sexual way, just even as friends, cool. They're gonna think, yo, that nigga got game. Yeah, he got her locked down because he's making her laugh and this and that. Which honestly, I see the point, all right? Because I do not believe in female like platonic friendships. I don't think guys and girls can be friends, just friends. I feel like there has to be some type of like feelings, one or another. All right.
that all just end really because some people want to be weird and it's calm actually sucks. But that's just
I generally don't think guys and girls can be friends, and that's a hot take that a lot of people don't want to hear. But
you saw with Jason and Wayne, more.
Hey, would you want your mom to be hanging out with another dude while your dad is working? You feel me?
Weird about, but
you feel me?
Doesn't really do that. It's just straight collabs, and yet they're still there doing the same thing, being weird, probably sending threats, even though he hasn't talked about it. I wouldn't be surprised if he got some if he ended up stopping doing content with Emily. It's genuinely just sad because I don't feel like there's any real way to escape this. I mean, and this shows up in other places outside of just streaming, but within streaming, I feel like it's a lot worse because these are just everyday people who live stream consistently. If Agent does a whole 24-hour live stream, even a week live stream, people feel like they know him better and better. Outside of just like a celebrity doing a quick live show or something like that, these streamers stream their lives in quotes pretty often and even do whole month-long subathons, week-long subathons, so people feel like they can
that should
truly
sound
know them,
crazy.
when in actuality you don't, and you don't know what their genuine lives are like. So it's just sad that all of that content, all of that fun things that they could possibly be doing could all get ruined really because some fans want to be weird. But that's just how I feel about the situation. If you want to tell me how you feel, the best place to do it.
Hey, that's the end of the video. Make sure y'all boys like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all want to see next, and I'll see y'all boys in.